guys, and welcome to the next episode in my makeup collection slash inventory. Today is concealers and highlighters. I've recently started really getting into highlighters, and I've actually used a decent amount up. So I thought I would share with you my highlighters and concealers. Altogether, I have about 10. I will talk to you about a few that are a little, they skew it a little bit, but altogether, I have 4 highlighters and about 10 concealers. We'll talk about the concealers. We'll start with the highlighters because the concealers, there's a palette in there, so I just counted it as one product, but I thought I'd let you know. We'll start with the highlighters. The first one is something I got in my November Birchbox, and it is the Balm's Cindy Luminizer. It's just a little sample size, and it just looks like this. This has a ton of product, guys. I've been using this a lot, and the only thing about this one is it is darker, and so it looks a little funny like on the cheekbones on my skin. I need like a white highlighter there or a champagne color. So this will be really great in the summertime, or if you want kind of I've added this to like my blush bronze area, and it's just giving it a nice little sparkle. But yeah, that would be the only thing about this one. I like it, but it's just a little too dark. I think they have one called Mary Luminizer. I think that's white that I would like to get. But yes, there's that one. The next one is in a Glad container, and this is actually a blush. And if you watched my blush collection, which I can link down below, I think I talked about this. This is the e.l.f. Baked Blush. I don't know if you're going to be able to read that. In Pinktastic. So it just looks like this. These are the colors. I've been just wiping it off. It has, it broke, and I just like putting things in containers instead of like repressing them. But it has like a pink and white there, and you just mix them around, and it just gives this really pretty white color. It looks really dark, but it just comes out really pretty. I have it all over my hands now. It just comes out a really pretty color, and I really like that. It's the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic. Definitely recommend it if you're looking for a highlighter. So those are my 2 powder highlighters, and then when I'm finished, I would just like to have 1 powder highlighter, and then I have 2. Well, this is kind of a stick highlighter. Liquid and stick highlighter, I guess. The first one is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. Just looks like this. And I haven't used this too often yet, but it just looks like that. And it's just What's Up, and I really like it when I've tried it. And then this is the Benefit High Beam. And this is just a liquid highlight. So, just a liquid highlight. And it's a really pretty color. There it is. And then, I don't know if you can see it. There it is. You can see it. And so I really like highlighters. I've really recently, in the last like year or so, gotten into them. I haven't really bought very many, if you can tell. I bought the blush thinking it was going to be a blush. And then the other things I think I have received. I don't think I've bought any of those. I can't remember. Like in a Birchbox, or like as a gift from Sephora or anything like something like that, or with another thing. But yes, those are my highlighters. Ideally probably just 1 or 2, but I have been really enjoying highlighters. I actually have 1 more highlighter, 5 highlighters, guys, and this is also from Birchbox, but it is the Chella Ivory Lace Highlighter Crayon, and this is great like right under your brow bone, this type of highlighter, and I really like that. So yeah, that is the other highlighter that I would share with you. It is a little bit yellow, but you can work with it and it works perfectly. Now we'll move on to concealers, which like I said, I have about 9 of them now because we changed one of those concealers to a highlighter, the Chella one. But the first one is the Hard Candy Concealer, and I got this with the Glamouflage. Definitely recommend the Hard Candy Glamouflage if you want a not cakey, full coverage concealer. It is full coverage. It's supposed to be able to cover tattoos. I don't have a tattoo, was not able to test that out, but that's what it says it's supposed to do. So this is what came with it. It's just a pencil. So you can cover up more like specific blemishes or just little blemishes, but I haven't used it too much just because I don't use pencil concealers very much. I don't reach for them, but yeah, it's just a little thing. It just comes with the Glamouflage. This is the size it comes with. I think I've used it a couple times. The next thing is something I got in my Birchbox, and I can't decide if I want the full size because it is the 11 Skin Perfection Eye Cream and Concealer. Just looks like this, and I just put it underneath my eyes. It's not a great concealer, but I feel like it moisturizes underneath my eyes so well. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get this again, or like purchase the full size, because I did get this in my Birchbox, but I do really like it and would definitely recommend it, especially if you want to hydrate your under eye circles and give it some color. A lot of times I'll put that on and then I'll just put a little bit more of a lighter concealer on top. The next thing is the Fit Me Concealer. If you have watched my face powders, which was my last one, or my foundation, you have seen the pairs to this. This is the Fit Me Concealer in 125. As you can tell, it is a little bit darker than my skin. And like I said with the foundation, I can make this work, but I'm going to try and use it during the summertime or when I get a little bit tanner. Just a disclaimer, you're probably like, it is close to summertime. I'm filming this on December 3rd. This was part of my New Year's resolution. I wanted to see everything I have. I wrote an inventory, and I want to start using things up. And so I filmed all these around the same time just so I can see exactly what I have and kind of each talk about each product, and then it clicks better in my head as well. So I am filming these December 3rd. You'll probably see this one in June, my guess, but just so you know, these are filmed December 3rd, so I might be using this by this time. And some of these might be empties by this time. We will just have to see. And so if it isn't empties, I'll try and like link the video that is in empties. It is in for my empties, so if I talk about it more. Because a lot of these I haven't used in a while. Like I don't use, 10 concealers. So I haven't used them in a while, so I'm just having to go off memory. But, and the last year I have been working on using up products, so I've been using specific ones. I've used up some concealers. So just a disclaimer, just so you know. Anyways, the next two, I think I'll just do together. These are the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in Fair and Brightening. So this is Fair and this is Brightening. As you can tell, they're just the same. I haven't used any of these, but they just have a doe foot applicator, and I'm excited to use them. That's what they look like. So, yeah. I've been trying to use up concealers that I haven't used, like that are halfway gone or so, before I pull out any other concealers. The next one is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer and Highlighter. I use this mainly as a concealer because I am super pale, so yeah, I use this a lot underneath my eyes, or I did use it a lot underneath my eyes. I'll tell you which one I've been using recently, but so I just liked putting that underneath my eyes because it is supposed to be a concealer and highlighter, and so I like putting the whiter ones underneath my eyes so I look less tired. So yes, and this has a kind of a brush applicator. So yeah, the next and last single concealer, I have two like palettes, is the Sephora Light Touch. And this was on sale, I think for like I think this was on sale for $1 or $2, and that's what I needed to get over like the free shipping one time. So I got it. It is dark for me. So again, I'll probably have to use it in the summertime. This is it, but you can make it work. This was it as well. I tried it earlier, but you can see it is dark, but it will work well like when I get tan, or hopefully I'm already tan when I'm talking to you when I have this. But there's that. If I don't use it this summer, I might get rid of it because it is dark for me, or see if my mom wants it, just because again it is dark for me. So yes, I'm gonna have to see about this one and see how tan I get and if it looks weird, because I like concealers that are match my skin tone or a lighter. So yes. The first palette we're going to talk about is the e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealers. It looks like this. This is what I've been using. I've been using this lightest one underneath my eyes. I've just kind of been mixing all of them, honestly, to find the perfect shade. If you can see, I've hit pan on this one, and so this is what I've been focusing on right now, just because I've had it for a while and I'm ready for it to go. So there's that one. The other one is kind of, I feel like it has a primer and a highlighter in it as well. And this is the Benefit Confessions of a Concealaholic. The primer that it has in it is That Gal. It's a brightening face primer. So I thought I would just include it in here, even though it could go in my primers. But I like keeping this all together because I do travel with this sometimes. Because I never like need to go on a plane or anything. So this just keeps them all in there. Because it also has an erase paste in there. And these are the Boing concealers. This is in 1 and 2. And then the other two is supposed to be in Eye Bright and Lemonade. It's to, you're supposed to put this kind of like an eye primer on your eyes. And it corrects any redness. So there's this palette. I counted this as one on my inventory, even though there's lots of little things in here. But when I am working on it, I'll probably just use everything in here. So I'm not too worried about this. I love this. Would definitely recommend it. And this was actually one of the first times that I got to try Benefit products when I got this. And I heard such great things about it. And I don't know if they still sell it or not, because I got it, I think, a few years ago. But yes, it's just a palette that has concealing and brightening in it. Confessions of a Concealaholic. So yes, anyways, that is my highlighter and concealer. I know it was a little bit long and I'm sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite concealer is down below, if you have any like high-end concealers you like, because I don't think I've tried, besides the Benefit one, I don't think I've tried any high-end concealers. Or if you know of a highlighter that you think I would like, because like I said, this is going up 5 or 6 months after, so hopefully I've used up some of these products. And yeah, I'd probably, let's see here, I told you 1 or 2 highlighters, just depending on the consistency and what they do, I guess, because I'd like a powder and then maybe just like a liquid or a pencil or something like that. And then for concealers, probably 2 or 3, just because 1 for a highlighter and then like brightening concealer, and then maybe 2 to kind of mix and match to find my skin tone. But yeah, that's kind of what I would shoot for. So I just thought I would share with you my highlighters and concealers. I hope you enjoyed. Next up is mascaras. Bye!